Your side learned that Gary Waters is back in town. That might raise some eyebrows here after hearing that name. The former Portsmouth sheriff was essentially run out of town after he was arrested by police for DUI, investigated for misappropriation of funds and having inmates do work at his house. He's held that office for nearly 24 years before he left. So why is he back in Hampton Roads after he left for Florida? A question for 10 on your side's Andy Fox. He tracked him down and is here with an exclusive interview with the former sheriff. Andy?
Tom, you know that saying there's a new sheriff in town? Well, this story is about an old sheriff back in town who now wants to be your councilman.
You're back in town.
Right.
What does that mean?
Well, I love Portsmouth.
He's back. Longtime former Sheriff Gary Waters is again a Portsmouth resident.
I've had a tough go.
And he admits he's had a tough go of it. In December 2003, he stopped going 57 in a 35 by Portsmouth police, smelled of alcohol, admitted to drinking, but was never given any sobriety checks, made a call to the assistant chief of police, and eventually was allowed to be given a ride home by one of his deputies.
It's a low. I had a drinking problem, and I don't have it anymore. And I want to, that's almost 10 years ago, and I want to move forward in my life. And again, I think I have a lot of talent to offer.
Waters would eventually plead guilty to DUI, would lose the Democratic nomination to run again for sheriff, would lose as a write-in candidate, would then move to Florida, would get another DUI, hit rock bottom, went through extensive alcohol rehab, and has come home to Portsmouth to be closer to his daughter and two grandsons.
I want to bond with them a little bit and be a good grandpa.
And he says he's running in the November city council elections.
I've talked to a lot of people. A lot of them support my efforts. I feel that I have a lot of talent to offer a city. I probably know more about budgets than anybody in the city.
Waters admits he has heavy baggage, but he also believes in second chances.
There's 3 seats coming up in November, and I'm only asking the public to support me for one of those seats.
It will be a crowded field with 3 candidates, including 2 incumbents, already in the race. Running for city council can't be any more difficult than what he's already been through.
Maybe 1 or 2 people out of the hundreds I've talked to have been negative, but other than that, everybody's positive. Every place I go, say, "Hey, Sheriff, glad to have you back in the city of Portsmouth."
There is no doubt Gary Waters' campaign for city council is a long shot. The question is, will his campaign that believes in second chances be enough to win? He knows the road ahead is tough and is also well aware running for this council seat can't be any more difficult than what he's already been through.